the chairman of the campaign team of the November 16, 2019 PDP governorship elections in Bayelsa State, and mobilized everything that he could. And we had a very successful national and local campaigns in Bayelsa. Going by campaigns alone, there was no other candidate in Bayelsa except the PDP. And that was courtesy of your governor, of our governor, the amiable working governor, Bauchi. Not only did he campaign, he made sure that our greatest party will win the governorship, and he threw in everything at his disposal. Of course, the rest is history known to all of us. And thereafter, when men have done their best, the hand of God showed up. After we rejected the results that were purportedly announced, declaring that we have lost and that some other parties won, and we decided to take the constitutional route and not take into violence. And at the end of the day, God showed up. And that's why all over Nigeria today, I am being subrequited as a miracle governor. Because what happened in Bayelsa State can only be the hand of God. And so today, while we give the glory to God, no man can take that glory. It is God alone that made it possible for Bayelsa to remain a PDP state. We also believe that God used men and women. And one of those arrowheads that God used was Senator Bala Mohammed. And so, sir, may I, on behalf of the Prosperity Administration in Bayelsa State, the government, and the good people of Bayelsa State, they have asked me to say a big thank you to you and to the people of Bauchi State for your unflinching support, for your steadfastness, and standing by the people of the state. We have come today to say thank you. We appreciate you. And that these two states will continue to work hand in glove and support each other and ensure that we build bridges across the Niger. No wonder we came to meet our brother Ruben Ukoya here, which is a testimony that the bridges have already been built. For us in Bayelsa State, we also want to appreciate you. Even today, as we came in to a rousing reception right from the airport, the number of persons that came out to receive us was wonderful. And getting here, the kind of reception we have received so far, we cannot but say thank you. There is an adage in our area that even if you buy the best car for somebody, the highest the person can give to you is to say thank you. And if you marry the most beautiful woman for somebody, the highest the person will still tell you is thank you. And so we have come to say thank you. And we believe that what you have done didn't just start from that period. You have actually been a Bayelsa even before those elections. And because you are a good man, you have already and always exhibited that kind-heartedness and that goodness all over your life journey, even in the political scene. And so, we urge you to keep it up, and that brings me to the raging current issue between two brother governors of the same party. May I seize this opportunity to advise and call on both of you who are members of our great party to please cease further actions and reactions on the burning national security issues. May I also use the opportunity to call on our party to immediately intervene and resolve whatever issues that are still yet unresolved amicably as a party and as brothers. Let me also call on the chairman of the PDP Governors Forum, our able chairman who has been doing very well, to also please immediately intervene and do not allow this conflict grow beyond what we have already seen. It is very disturbing to read in the pages, on the pages of the newspapers about two gentlemen who mean so well for their states, who are doing so well in their states, to be engaged in this brawl on the pages of national newspaper and other media outlets. And so, my brother, you are a great man, you are a good man, and we in Bayelsa, we acknowledge that. And we believe that you will can continue to give the kind of leadership that you have given to Bayelsa State for the short term that you have even been in office. Right on our way from the airport, we can see your signature. We can see the works that you have done. And you are writing your name in gold, and continue to write your name in gold. Thank you for the warm reception. Thank you for all that you have done for Bauchi and for Bayelsa states, and indeed for Nigeria. God bless Bauchi State. God bless Bayelsa State. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Indeed, my parliamentary colleague, our other member of the parliamentary family, the Right Honorable Fred Abedi, member of the House of Representatives, other distinguished members of the National Assembly here, Your Excellency, the Right Honorable Speaker of Bayelsa State, and that of my state, Bauchi State, and the Deputy Speaker, my brother, the man of God, the bridge maker and the peacemaker in Nigeria, the silent force controlling all the governors of Nigeria across the parties, the small man but the biggest man, Pastor John Kennedy, other members of the governor's entourage, the chief of staff, my boss, the chairman of the PDP in Bauchi State, elders of the party that are here, including the former speaker and the distinguished senator, the chief of staff of Bauchi and Bayelsa, the commissioners that are here and special advisors, members of the presidium of the estate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today, I think history is being made again because somebody that we respect so much in Bauchi is leading a very large delegation just to come and establish or re-establish that spirit of fraternity and brotherhood that had existed between Bauchi and Bayelsa. I consider myself a Bayelsan because my emergence into the national arena was facilitated by a Bayelsan. said when I get opportunity that I can do anything for Bayelsa people because one of their own had impacted positively on me and indirectly positively on the people of Bauchi State by finding me worthy to give me a state-like structure at the federal level, that is the FCT minister. I'm talking of my brother and our boss, common boss, former president, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Bayelsa is my second home. And I must say that Bayelsans are very good. When you go to Bayelsa tomorrow, on Friday, you will think that you are in Kano. You will see people doing their businesses without let or hindrance. Even cattle rearers are in Bayelsa, as far as Bayelsa. And they are being respected and loved. I want to say that I wish all Nigerians are Bayelsans. They have collapsed the differences and divide of religion, tribalism, and everything to create a bridge. And for the governor to come, not once, twice, just to recognize my modest contribution, which I think is very mild, rather than just to show that the party supremacy is there and solidarity by my participation in the last election. We even lost the election, but as he said, he is the miracle man standing here because his destiny says he will be the governor of Bayelsa. And he is doing it with all modesty and humility. And that's why when I went for his Thanksgiving last 2 weeks, I urged him to invite stakeholders to bring everybody involved. This is what we are doing in Bauchi, and this is what I have learned from your brother, the former president. All those who formed the government of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan were nominated or sponsored by the party at the various organs of the party. All those who were there representing interests. There is no subjectivity or unilateral decision. All interests were collapsed into one cabinet. And that's why we are able to succeed. And that is the home of collectivism, stakeholding, and of course, cooperation. And being a senator, I can see what you are doing. You have not forgotten about Claire. And the colonel that is there, including my friend that we worked in the FCT, Architect Ruben Okoya. You are a great man, distinguished senator. How I wish we knew you were coming early than the time we knew. We would have given you a more befitting reception. And that's why we feel we are not qualified. We are going to take you to His Royal Highness the Emir of Bauchi to tell you how we feel about Bayelsa, how we feel about you and your humility, and even your outlook that is characteristically Nigerian. Nobody will place a Bayelsa when he puts a cap, you think that he is from Kano. And God has created you in that way. We thank God. And you can see the modesty and humility with which you came in to bring peace. There is no disharmony between me and my brother and my friend in Benue. We were just having the courage to discuss a burning national issue, and I'm happy that Nigerians have the opportunity to discuss this issue, and we are going to do everything on my own part to make sure we de-escalate the issue in a manner that it will not bring injury to our party and to our national unity. You know my pedigree and my antecedents. I believe in the Nigerian unity. At a point, I felt Benue is also my state because I worked there in 1982. And when I was there, the former governor made me his own son. And I was dining and eating in his house. Anybody that has Fulani background is considered and loved most than even an average tip man in Benue State. And I was just lamenting that primordial cordiality has been destroyed by suspicion and mistrust. I was not doing anything in any way to insult or to cause any injury to my brother and boss, that my friend and brother that we have worked together at the cabinet and now as governors. Thank you for also having the courage to tell us that it's time to stop. My response is just very mild, just to straight the issue of criminalization of my humble self. And I know my brother has the right of reply, and he has done that. But let us not take this into a level where leadership will be demystified, where leadership will be demeaned and brought to a level of criminality. I respect him, and he respects me. Maybe we have different ways of putting the situation in context. I swear you don't need to bring our party into it. We don't need to bring our chairman of the PDP Governors Forum into it. You are big enough, you are weighty enough, you are responsible enough, your information is enough. You will not hear a word from me from today. And I want to use this opportunity to apologize to my various constituencies, especially the National Assembly, if what I said, the truth, has injured their sensibilities or it has touched on their privilege, as we used to say in parliamentary parlance. I was doing it out of the streak of nationalism and patriotism. At the same time, the governors, if they feel that what I said was also injurious to them, I apologize to them and feel sorry for them. And indeed, all Nigerians, but I have seen the discussion. But certainly, as I said, my brother, I have no apology for saying the truth, but certainly, sometimes you will say the truth and it will be injurious. Coming from that background, I want to say that we have a lot of hope. The distinguished Senator Duetri is a leader, an emerging leader from the Niger Delta, and you should know that the Niger Delta holds the balance of power in Nigeria. You have a big responsibility. PDP is only in Niger Delta, all the states. Today, we are looking up to you people so that you can bring sanity, you can bring unity, the way your predecessors have done. In the former Cross Rivers, that is where Clement is on Hell's Way. In the former rivers, where $1 kilo Hell's Way, and today he has bred people like you. And we know you are all proteges of those great people. In this country, as leaders, we must have the courage to recognize one thing, that we have no any other country but Nigeria. We have to respect each other. We have a lot of diversity, but please and please, our diversity should not be a source of disunity. It is only when we respect each other and we respect the aspirations of every nook and crannies to leadership, to good governance, and to recognition and respect, that we will be able to take our teeming young people who are not divided by tribalism or religious differences or language. All they need is good governance, good services. We must recognize this, and you are coming here is an attestation of that, and is going to deepen that, and I assure you of our respect and of course that of my state for this one rose responsibility that you have taken upon yourself to come all the way today from Bayelsa to Bauchi to say just thank you and to deliver this particular message that your brother Bala should stop. I have stopped. Thank you.